need to, like, now it's an examination will happen. So now you need to have a muscle memory. In the sense means you need to understand the concept as well as remember the concept. For example, now this is the output equation of a transformer, equation number 1, Q you are seeing. So Q, we basically know it is nothing but voltage into current into 10 power minus 3 kVA. Basically it is basically that. But from this voltage current into 10 power minus 3, what we arrived at, we replaced this by 2.22 f BM, current density, KW, AW, window space factor, net iron core, AI into 10 power minus 3. And this is the space factor, and this is the current density, and this is the magnetic flux density. So these things, how did we replace? We know in the derivation we have done in the class on board, I have shown you. But here we need to remember the formula. So this is the formula for that. This is for single phase 2.22, and this is for three phase 3.33 FBM rho KW AW AI. This is the net iron area, this is the area of the window, and this is the 10 point minus 3. So your EMF per turn, that would be your E divided by turns per phase, is given as 4.44 FBM into AI. Basically what it is F 4.44 FBM into AI, and as well as one term is missing here, KW should be there because of this space factor should be there. So be careful, okay? I will write it when okay. So otherwise, see how this flux phi I have replaced, how I have replaced BM into AI. Now A is equal to 0.65D. So sorry, 0.85D, that is a width of the largest stamping. That is you can calculate also, and the direct formula is also there. Now from for cruciform core section, this is the commonly asked question. There are other core sections also. So that table I have made in the class, in the notes also I have provided, but this is the most commonly for examination. So you can write your AI value to be 0.56 d square, and your gross area of the yoke AY would be equal to your AGI. AGI will be basically your net area of the core divided by KI, where this KI is called the stacking factor. What is it? Stacking factor. So these formulas, if you know, you know the value of Q, you know the value of, for example, phi value will not be given. So essentially, we have seen in the very beginning in this particular formula. If you see this whole formula Q value, so the Q value you can calculate the value of AI. AI you can calculate the value of AI by, because this number of turns would be given. F we will be knowing 50. Usually BM will be also given, and this KW will also be given. So you
Good morning,
can
sir.
yeah, good morning, very good morning to you. So you can easily find the value of AI from this EMF patterns. Once you get the value of AI, you can resubstitute back this value of AI in equation 1, and from there you can get the value of AW. Okay, AW value you can get, AW value you can get. So this is how the equation basically is done. So if you have to recollect it fast for an examination, so these are small capsules which I have created for you so that you don't get any confusion. Did you, Rajat, did you look at my yesterday's capsule I have given in Google Class also? Huh? Will it help? Do you think these formulas are going to help? How many of you are feeling confident with the formulas? No one, huh?
It can help, sir.
Yeah, yeah, tell. Yes, yes. I want to hear, no? Yes, tell me. Yes, anyone? Yeah,
What,
Viramani,
sir?
what about the formulas? Are you feeling formulas are too much, or it is going to help? It is easy to remember. Santosh, anybody
Sir,
speak? Yeah,
better
yeah.
than deriving, it is easy to remember.
Yes, sir.
So better see. So better than Viramani is saying formula, it better than deriving. It is easy to remember. Okay. So usually, yeah. Okay, Anil Kumar. So this. This is the formulas. You are feeling comfortable with these formulas.
Yes, sir.
So it is better than deriving. It is easy to remember
Yes, sir.
for you. So see how many formulas are there. These are not many formulas. Like if you can see, there are hardly in yesterday's class there are 20 formulas. Today's class
Yes,
there
sir.
must be 10-15 formulas.
Yes, sir.
If most of the paper comes numerical, Santosh, okay, but once you know the formula on your hand, you can simply substitute the value and score that 12, 12, 14, 14, 15, 15 marks. So EMD you can score out. Okay, result you can give me very good, but the thing is that you need to remember these formulas and practice. And if you are having any doubt, all the examination problems, I think 99% of the question paper of VTO I have solved, and I have given video solution. It is available on YouTube in EMD. It is available on your Google Classroom. Now if you are finding it difficult to go to Google Classroom and search for it, you can directly go to the YouTube, wherein I have arranged it in a playlist where you can see. If you are, but directly seeing will not help. First you have to do remember formula, see, download the question paper from internet, and then try to solve, and if and try to apply yourself. And when you are not getting the solution, or you are getting stuck, or you are getting wrong solution, or you are getting correct solution, then you can cross verify whether what you have done is right or wrong. This is the approach. So because now in today I'm training you for the examination. So again, see here, your transformer equation was this 2.2. Basically how it came, it came by, you know that how it came, it was E into I in 10 power minus 3 kVA. Then E I wrote in terms of this 4.44 F BMAI. Then this value of 5 was substituted with BM and AI. Similarly other values were substituted for this AW row. All these things, we have derived in the classroom. So from once you remember this formula, this for single phase, this for three phase. So what you can do is that EMF per turns value in this formula. Remember, whenever the design step is there, whenever this thing is given, first process what you will do is to calculate the value of AI. So the value of AI you will get by EMF per turn. So EMF per turn would be E by number of what? Number of poles. This is transformer. This is not number of poles. So this e value, if it is like delta connected, then phase and this voltage would remain same. But star connected, then you have to divide by root 3 this value. That would, you will equate to 4.4. Your frequency is 50 hertz. BM value will be given, and AI value you will get from this particular thing. Once you get the value of AI, you can substitute the value of AI in this equation and get the value of AW. So you have AI, you have AW, or if the AI value, like from D also you can calculate. If you have the value of this D given, then what you can do is, then you can write AI is equal to 0.56 d square for cruciform. For other cross sections, it's a slightly different value. You check your class notes, and I have also given the entire module, 5 module notes, that there also you can check. So this is only formulas for last moment remembrance. So gross area of yoke would be given, AY is given as AGI. This is AI by KI. So where KI is called stacking factor. Now your height of yoke, height basically, area of yoke would be equal to height of yoke into depth of yoke. Height into depth will give you area, length into breadth. Okay. So height would be area of yoke divided by depth of yoke. And your overall dimension D, diameter of the yoke, would be equal to WW, that is that window space factor, plus D, wherein D is equal to A, which I have shown you in the class also. So this total height would be equal to total height HW plus 2HV. With chalk I have shown you this. If you remember, anybody remembers? Santosh? Viramani, you
Yes,
remember?
sir.
I brought the transformer in on every table to show this. Okay. So this value you should remember. D is equal to small ww plus D, and H is equal to, so You are interested to find this capital D and H value, and your number of turns, if you are in primary turns, T1 if it is primary turns, T2 it is secondary terms, then we can write T1 is equal to T2 into V1 by V2. Okay, one thing is that. And then area of cross section if you need. So your current density is basically current by area. So the area of cross section is I by your current density. So in the primary area 1, I1 would be equal to kVA in 10 power 3 divided by V1. Similarly, I2 would be equal to kVA in 10 power 3 divided by V2. Now you have this no load current. No load current, I naught is the no load current, Im is magnetizing current, and Ia, that is Pi by Vp, that is input power by voltage in the input, that is equal to Ia. So core loss is basically a constant loss, and this Pi is loss per kg into volume of iron into height per volume. This is the core loss formula. So I magnetizing current would be ampere turns divided by root 2. Why divided by root 2? Because this is the RMS value into TP. Or if you are considering other your this magnetizing current excitation branch, some area gross area will also come into picture, and it will be ET iron plus AG root TP. When it will be G and when it will be iron, one problem we have solved. You can just have a look at that. Similarly, MMF for air gap, this formula you know, but here you see one gap correction factor is missing because there is not much air gap in this. Hence, that kg we have not taken, but length of air gap and BM is same. Here again, the BM would be same, average only. There in induction machine, what it was, BM divided by some value. Okay, that value was mentioned. Now again your Q is equal to Vp into Ip in 10 power minus 3. Vp, Ep you can express in terms of Et. Et is Ep by Tp. So Ep you can write Et, Ep you can write Et into Tp. So here Et into Tp in 10 power minus 3. This is also one form of expression. And here the ratio of phi m, that is specific magnetic loading to specific electrical loading, is constant for a given type, and this we have taken R. In the classroom also I have shown you where R is a constant, and your this Q value is 4.44, phi m 18 10 power minus 3. You can reduce this into maximum flux is equal to R in 10 power 3 4.44 F into under root Q, wherein your K value would be this 4.44 FR in 10 power 3, and your ET would be K root Q. So this type of problem also comes, so you have to be careful in the examination. So hardly we can see till now 8 formulas transformer, and this is 9-10 formulas are there. So this is not very difficult to remember these 10 formulas. If you read for half an hour, 1 hour, you can remember a formula and then you can recollect it, see a problem, apply in a problem, and you can happily, and there is no Laplace, mathematics, nothing. Even a 10 class student can aram se solve this. Am I correct or wrong, Viramani? Do you
Yes, sir.
need very heavy mathematics to do this? Do you need any or do you need any differential calculus or integral calculus? Huh?
No, sir. No,
So
sir.
only thing is your basic arithmetic should be correct, and all the equations your finding is in algebraic in nation. So your cross multiplication, your elementary, even if you have 10th standard knowledge of mathematics, you are able to do design. Am I correct? Huh? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Even if you have 10th standard knowledge of mathematics, only till 10th if you have studied, then also you can do, because in 10th they will teach us root value, cross multiplication, algebraic equation. Here there is no trigonometry also involved. At least in 10th they will teach trigonometry also. So this is very basic subject, very easy subject. Like subject 2-3 subjects like this can increase your percentage. Okay. So how design subject is looked in your class? Like you're scared of this or like what? It is normal. Tell me the real feeling. Anyone? How do you look at design? No, I should specifically ask. Santosh. Santosh,
Yes, sir.
how do you feel design subject? Like reading it or examination papers you are seeing, you're finding it difficult or easy?
Easy,
or
sir.
you are finding easy, huh?
Yeah.
So okay, nice. Viramani, how you are feeling design, electrical machine design subject?
Yes, sir. It is easy, sir, but we have to practice.
That is what it is easy, but you need to practice. See, if you not practice, it will create a lot of trouble because there are so many things here in design. So one thing, everything is related to every other thing, but you have to remember in sequence, in order. If you miss one sequence, you are not able to do. It is not only mathematics, it is analytical skills and numerical ability to identify the problem. So you need to practice. No matter how many problems I solve, 10,000 problems also if I solve, if you don't solve yourself, you are not able to perform. So you need to solve, start solving. One problem we have not solved in transformer particularly, that I'll put directly on the YouTube so you can watch that, because now time is was not there. So I was checking previous year question papers. So I felt almost all questions I have covered, but one problem from transformer is was missing. Now you must also have downloaded previous years or some years question papers, and some of you are very knowledgeable also. So if you feel like any question I have missed, because I'm also a human being, you can just communicate it to me, sir, this question you have missed, please tell us, sir, so that I can provide a video solution to it, or I can look upon it and I can provide it in an easier form. So now another thing is that this online class we have not done cooling of transformer tubes. For this, I have only loaded one video on YouTube. Some 300-400 people have seen it. I don't know whether you people have seen it or not, but I'm not sure that you people have seen. Okay, so if you have not seen, because that video was made at that moment, that was the only medium, no Google Classroom was there. So that video is there. This question is repeatedly getting asked in every paper I'm seeing. This type of numerical will be there for 12 marks, and I made it very easy. And so this cooling of transformer tubes. So in this, the formula is that loss that was dissipated by convection would be 6.5 into 1.35 times ST, where ST is dissipation surface of the tank and XST is dissipating surface of the tubes. So total loss dissipated by the walls and tubes happens to be by convection and radiation. Okay. So in the transformer you have seen there is no conduction. So what do we mean by convection and radiation? Yeah, anyone can tell, it's elementary. Sushmita, are you there?
Sir,
What do you mean by convection and radiation? Hmm? Convection and radiation. Can you tell? Hmm? Thara, you can tell? Shilpa?
Yes, sir.
Shilpa is there?
Convection is
Yes,
movement of
sir.
heat, sir.
Heat movements through a gas or liquid has a hotter parts
Uh,
rise.
Sir,
okay. Yeah.
convection is a movement of heat, sir.
Yeah, good. And
Radiation transfer of energy.
very good, very good. That's exactly I wanted the definition. Nice, Santosh. So
Thank you, sir.
Shilpa, where are you?
Yes,
Shilpa.
sir.
So you are not following, I think. You are not liking my lectures.
No,
So
no,
are
nothing,
they?
sir.
No. I'm not asking. I'm not particularly saying you, but I feel like you're not following it. Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Then you are not throughout in the class. Like wherever you are having doubt, pinpoint doubt, you need to start studying now, because I told you design is a very easy subject. Okay. The only thing is that yes, in order you have to give. Understand? No,
Yes,
if
sir.
haphazardly we write here and okay, so we will not get. We have to like study it in order. For that, I have given that 5 module notes is there, and with my every lecture, I have preparing. I am giving the notes, and now this formula also I have given. But simply, if you remember the formula is okay, but if you don't understand, then you will not know which place you have to apply this formula. That is the problem. So in the design, you have to remember also and understand also. If you have understood and remembered both things you have done, then by remembering, what it will help is that it will reduce your time to solve a problem. Now that you know that this is the formula and you have understood, so here it has to be applied, directly you can put these values and get the answer. Otherwise, what will happen? You have only understood, then again you have to derive. Okay, derive, then finally you come at this formula, and one derivation will cost you half an hour, and then substituting another 15 minutes. So one question only will take time, and you will feel this paper is very lengthy. So you have to be calculated. Okay, Shilpa? So you
Yes,
have
sir.
to be, calculated. Any problem anywhere, because I find you very interesting, because you are the only person who's studying the subject in the class. Also, if you are having doubt, I felt you are asking the doubt, but most of you are like not in the study mode right now, I can see. So you have to start now studying, because okay, design is easy, but there are other papers like DSP is there, control systems is there. You have to study frequency domain analysis, Bode plot, root locus. So many things are there. So you have to make daily you study, 2 hours you study every subject. Is not possible. So what you do is that, like for example, 2 3 days you allot for one subject and study that subject. In a week, at least, to study 2 subjects or 3 subjects, like 2 days for one subject if you are having 6 subjects. So like that you do like every week, so that you understand the concept and try to solve many problems, as many as possible, because only you will learn by solving, and not just by looking at solutions. And try to involve your mind while solving, and if you are having any problem at any point of time, then come back to us. So this is the total loss dissipated by wall tubes, 12.5 st in plus 8.8 x st. For this, the derivation is there on the internet. Many people have viewed. I don't know, our class strength is 46, 400 people have viewed. Whether our class people have viewed or not, I made it very easy. In the books it's very complicated, so from 3 4 books I studied and I made it. So actual area of tank wall of the tube is 1 plus x st times. So the total loss dissipated would be this st 12.5 8.x divided by total area. So this theta value, this the temperature rise, would be total loss by loss dissipated. Total loss would be iron loss that happens in the core, and the copper loss. Although copper loss and iron loss is different. Iron loss is the loss happening in the core. So there are two names for the iron loss. You can call it as a core loss or call it as an iron loss. Whereas copper is copper loss always. So, and the total loss dissipated would happen to be 12.5 times plus 8.8 x st times. And now you need the value of this x value you can get from this very rearrangement. So this equation you rearrange, you get 1 point, x is equal to 1 divided by 8.8 pi plus pc theta st minus 12.5, and then number of tubes. Basically this is for number of tubes. We need not do all this. Because I have not given you the class in person. I have only uploaded on YouTube. I don't know how many of you have seen. If you are not seen, please view this. This is for in transformer 12 to 15 marks. Definitely 100% they are asking. I will give you guarantee. This is very important. Either they will ask a numerical or the derivation for 10 15 marks. This is guaranteed question, because they don't have any alternative. And this, see, if they ask numerical, if you remember this, nt is equal to 8.8 pi dt lt pi plus pc theta minus 12.5 st. Only this formula, one formula, if you remember, straight away you will get 10 or 12 marks. So easy I have made. Lt is length of cooling tube, dt is diameter of cooling tube. So okay. So how many of you are now feeling confident? Huh? Santosh, feeling confident? Santosh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now you are feeling confident. See what I'm telling you. If you just remember this formula, and in an
Yeah.
examination it comes in 15 minutes. If you do one numerical, in
Yes, sir.
50,
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
you will get 12 marks, and
Yeah, yeah.
another other numerical in within half an hour or 35 minutes. If you are passing the examination,
Yes,
how,
sir.
how
Sure,
how
sir.
much how much confidence would be there?
Yes,
So
sir.
so when you are
100%.
writing an examination, our approach, how should be your approach? Thara, tell me, when you are writing any examination, In the first,
Better you have to look for numerical, sir, first.
no, not like that. Better you have to go for numerical. It is not like that. It is go for that question. You are confident also. You see,
Yeah.
and numerical means yeah, yeah. Thara, you tell me what is your experience when you write for 1 hour in the initial first hour. What you think? How you will tackle a paper? If it is a difficult paper, what you do?
Mm,
Hmm.
I
Tell
try to write
what
well. If
what
it's
you
a
write.
Better write which question is perfect, sir.
the question and
Hmm?
answer.
No, what you try. Like it's if it's a very difficult paper and you are sure shot that this time you are going to flunk in this. So how do you deal in that situation? Like for example, tell me. Thara, you tell.
Sir, I will have confidence, sir. I will
Okay,
never feel that I'll flunk in exams when I sit for exams.
you will not. No, suppose this type of feeling will come. Everybody will some one or the other time. Sometimes paper is so difficult. Till now, it has not happened with you, huh, Thara?
No, sir.
Sir, we happened, sir. Signals.
Signals and systems. For Thara, it did not
Yeah.
happen,
Sir,
For
I
all happened, sir.
huh?
know I do well. At least
Huh?
for
Huh?
passing marks, right? Well.
Okay, Shilpa. Yeah, you tell me if it is a very difficult. Shilpa. Shilpa is simply logging in and going off. That is the
Sir.
problem. Shilpa, if it is what I was telling, tell me. Hmm?
Yes, sir.
What I was telling to
Yes, sir.
what I was telling to Thara, tell me. Were you hearing?
Like, sir, whatever I know, I'll write first, sir.
Okay, okay.
First, I'll search for what are the things I know. I'll search for that, and I'll do later. Later, if any difficult questions are there, I'll try to solve. But if it not, I can't. But
No,
whatever I know, I'll write so first.
no, I will tell you the trick. No, I will tell you the trick. Now, see, you switch off your mic. I'll tell you, all of you, this is very important. If you are not connected, whether you study my subject or not, I don't care. But I will tell you one trick that is going to help you to never fail in any examination. You will pass in all the examination. Do
Please tell,
one.
sir.
This is the trick. Anil Kumar AV. This is the trick.
Sir, please, sir.
Yeah, what? Santosh, you also want this trick. See that?
Already I passed it, sir, but you say, sir,
No,
what
no.
different?
See, the trick is if it is a very difficult paper, like sometimes in network analysis they will do, or sometimes in the C. The trick is study all the 5 modules. Don't leave any one module. Okay. Sometimes what you are trying to do is you are studying 2 3 modules and leaving some modules and depending upon that. So you study the 3 modules, but questions are coming difficult. So study all the modules. And one thing is that now less time is there. So how to study? See, refer all the 5 year papers. Okay. So whatever questions they have asked, that you have to study. Only that. And whatever questions they have left, like they have not asked in the 5 years questions, that have got 95% chances of coming. That is more important. Because an examiner will think, oh, this thing I did not ask, this thing I did not ask, this thing I not asked. So that type of question will definitely come. It has got 95% chances of coming. So for example, and study the initial and the last portions. Like in transformer, if you are studying, so the initial portion is important and the last portion is important. For synchronous machine, for example, now you want to leave synchronous machine, you want to study, but at least study the first topic of that, okay, or the last topic of that. From first and last topic, one question would be there for 10 12 marks. Okay, so if a examiner is complicating the question paper, but you have studied all the modules in some to some extent, so your chances of passing it and scoring at least 50 marks out of 100 is assured. But if you are leaving portions completely, then you will fail. Have you tried this? Have you noticed when you Anil Kumar AV, you went to
No,
home,
sir.
you went to home and you had left one module, and then you find this module is very easy, and this question was very easy. Okay, and I should have studied this. Instead, what we are trying to do is we are trying to study difficult modules. Like for example, if electrical machine design is there, I will prepare the first question I will prepare is what is SCR if I was the student. What is the short circuit ratio? I will prepare what is cogging, crawling, like that theory questions I will prepare. Okay, and I will prepare in transformer, I will prepare the output equation, and the first chapter I will prepare. So these things I will prepare, and initially I will search for in the first half an hour I'll search for this, and once I get this I will write this and get 35 marks. At least I will pass, try to pass. Now the second thing is that first when you are starting to study, in one day don't study many subjects. In one day, if you have decided a day, in one day study only one subject. Only if you are studying many subjects in one day, you are doing acting, you are not studying. That is called acting, because your brain cannot concentrate on many subjects. If you are studying, you have decided signals and systems, you will study today, so one day full day you have to study. One stretch you have to 10 12 hours you have to study. You cannot say signals and systems and then DSP and then electrical then control. No, not like that. If you do if you are mixing, jumbling, your mind is not able to grab. Am I correct or wrong?
You're correct, sir.
You are trying to study many subjects in one day, right?
Yes, sir.
There are person I am seeing, one book he will keep control system on right side, left side he will keep signal and system and try to study. Whether he will understand anything.
No, sir.
Have you seen people are doing like this? Huh? Anil Kumar?
Yes, sir. My friend only will do, sir.
And he will get a backlog. Will he get backlog or
No,
not?
sir. He will pass, sir.
But he will not get very good marks.
Sir, Shivram, that's a person is Shivram, sir.
Huh? Maybe,
That person is Shivram.
no, whatever it is, that method is wrong. Maybe he is getting a little bit, but that is not the way to study. And maybe he may pass the video examination, but in the long run, knowledge is not there, job is not there. So one thing is that you have to study in isolation and don't try to do acting of studies. Santosh, am I correct? Santosh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So how you will do? What you do while studying? Tell me.
Sir, I will practice important questions like repeated questions, sir, first. I complete all modules, sir.
That is
What
good.
are repeated questions in all modules?
Repeated, but those questions which are not asked, that are also very important. One is the repeated.
Yeah.
Okay, that is important.
Sir, perfectly I will study 5 question papers, sir. That's it, sir.
And one important thing is that one day one subject only, not 4 5 subjects. You
One
study
day
many,
only, sir. Yes,
like
sir.
that. Like that only you do. Everyone, if you are doing like this, you will
And
definitely.
even
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know or don't know, I will attend all questions, sir, in exam. But
That.
starting, I will write all questions which I know.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I will write all questions, sir.
Yeah, that you have to do, because sometimes what happens is question paper is very tough. What happens is then VTO is telling give grace marks, but if you have not attempted the question, not written anything on white paper, they cannot give grace marks. So at least
Yes, sir.
attend, write some equation that you have to do. Okay. See, now this was about the length of the number of tubes, how you will get in a transformer. That is 1.8 pi dt LT Pi plus PC theta minus 12.5 ST. So LT is basically what? Length of cooling tube. DT is diameter of cooling tube. Okay. Now for alternator, all the other equations are same as induction motor and your transformer, because your output equation also same. Only thing in the alternator is that the width of the this stator dimension, that is given by phi sp plus li into 1.8, and net iron length is ki l minus nvbb, and ys is pi d divided by yss. That y is got rubbed here. So that you saw in induction motor also same thing. So this is ys is equal to pi d by stator slots. So if you write the stator slots on S top, same formula will happen. Stator slots will be pi d by ys. Now if you want rotor slots, SR would be pi d by yr. And this thing also I have shared reactance on YouTube. I have not taught in a class. You can have a look at this. This is also in transformer very important to calculate the reactance of the transformer. Okay, so this is very important question. Very repeatedly they are asking it. So please have a look for this. XP is equal to pi f mu naught TP square LMT LC BP plus BS by 6 plus A. So this is like this is the original equation for this. So this is the formula for this. If you are writing, see, he is modified this. How he is modified this? He has done one thing in this 2 pi f pi f mu naught TP square LMT LC BP plus BS by 3 plus A. This is for double circuit. Okay, this is for single circuit. Usually what will happen, your transformer is connected for a double circuit arrangement, not single circuit, because our transmission lines are double circuit. If something happens with one phase or one system, one phase or one line, one set of line would mean R, Y and B. If you are seeing the towers, when you are moving, you see to the towers, you will see instead of 3 wires, you will see 6 wires plus an overhead neutral, so it would be totally 7 wires. Basically you have a double circuit arrangement. One side you have RYB, another side you have RYB. If one of the circuit arrangement there is problem, so there would be reliability in the power from the other side in the other arrangement. So this is the transformer reactance for the double circuit arrangement, and this is for the normal system. So this is how the transformer reactance is there, and this is for the alternator. So more or less these are the formulas that are important. And if some other formulas also if I encounter related to the examination, I'll put in my classroom. And I have given you an assignment and I'm expecting it by Sunday. So quiz I have locked it already. Now I don't know, I have to check the answers because that day I have seen. Now if you are giving assignment means on Sunday, if you are failing in that quiz, getting less marks, I can add at least your assignment marks. So please load the assignment. I have given the this thing also. I have assigned to B section that in the classwork of Google Classroom. Now you can load your assignment. Can you see, Viramani?
Yes, sir, we can see, sir.
Now you can load the assignment. I just uploaded
Yes, sir.
for your ease. You can load the assignment. Again we will have a look at these formulas. And again now only see, when you are giving a class, you should not waste your time. The best type of study is called self study. So in the classroom also, when the teacher is explaining, if you are understanding, okay, good, and try to remember there itself. So what happens is there is a psychology behind studies. So do you want to listen to this psychology, how our brain functions? Huh?
Yes, sir.
So Anil Kumar, when you will read this, na,
Yes,
will
sir.
focus only, our brain will remain focused only for 15 minutes. More than 15 minutes it will switch off. Okay,
Yes, sir.
it will switch off. But we are taking class for 1 hour. So while studying also, I will advise you to break your
Yes, sir.
see, if you are studying for 1 hour, after 15 minutes you stand up. Okay, do one push up, pull up, whatever you want to do, or do something, some exercise, or take a glass of water and then come back again. If you are doing continuous studies, means nothing will go into your head. Whatever you are studying, try to recollect it. Recollection, remembering, is practicing the output is the most important thing. So the difference between a very good student, ordinary student, and a poor student is only a very good student practices the output. He sees whether whatever I am studying, I can recollect it and put to paper. So once he is able to put to paper, his confidence level is going up. So what happens is that now, for example, you have seen the formula Q is equal to 2.22 FBM rho KW AW AI in 10 power minus 3. And one important thing is that don't try to sleep till late. Try to wake up early in the morning around 5:30, 6 o'clock. So your memory will boost up. and go for a walk and drink a water, something like that you have to do in this corona time also. And this formula you have seen, now itself you try to remember. Okay, this is this formula, transformers are taught, this is that. Okay, 3 point, see this formula we have seen. Transformer Q is what? Q, you should know, it is apparent power. What is the apparent power? Apparent power is also called as the complex power. So this complex power is V into I in 10 power minus 3. So this complex power, how do we get? We substitute the value of E of the transformer. E value is this, around 4.4 FBM AI kW. That value we are substituting. This value we are substituting here. E value and I value. So, and then we are substituting I value. I value, from I value, this current density and net area is coming, because what is your current density? I by A. So instead of I, you are writing rho into AI. Okay, this value is coming because of that. And this here you, sorry, rho into AW, this value you are getting because of that. And AI value you are getting because of this ET. So these two multiplying, you are getting this value. Now the type of the cross section, A value, if you want, how it would be, it depends upon this. Now for cruciform core we have AI. For another for this for square core, what is the value? It is different. AI would be different. For a rectangular core, what is the value? The AI would be different. That thing is there in the class notes. You see that gross area of yoke, what is it? AY is equal to AGI, AI divided by KI. KI is what? Stacking factor. Height of the yoke, what is height of the yoke? Height of the yoke is area of the yoke divided by the depth of the yoke. Now you overall dimension, if you want to go for the overall dimension, D is equal to WW plus D, and H is equal to, this is the overall diameter and height. So the overall diameter and height, HW plus 2HY. So you have seen this in the classroom also. T1 is equal to number of turns is equal to T2 into V1 by V2. Your area is equal to I by this current density. Now current in first current, primary current would be KVI into 10 power 3 divided by V1. Secondary, see here, 2 and 2. I2 is equal to KVI in 10 power 3 divided by V2. Now your no load, this is the magnetizing component. So the biggest portion in this particular machine is the transformer portion, as you can see. Then if you have to start, I will suggest you start with the first chapter, start with the last chapter, synchronous machine, and then you can go for induction and transformer, and then last DC. Now I have one thing, suggestion for you, that Viva I cannot take for one module. Viva I need to take for 3 modules. That is an instruction from the higher authorities. Somebody, Viramani.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You were telling me to take Viva for one module, right? But
HOD ma'am said for one module, sir.
no. It's not for one module. Students would say it's not like that. We have to take Viva for 3 modules. So
Sir, actually I'm told only one module, sir.
HOD
3
ma'am,
modules, IIT, sir. Internal is for 3 modules and Viva is for one module, sir.
Viva, that's what IIT is for 3 modules. That's what I'm telling. Viva for one module, no problem. That we will do.
Yes, sir.
Viva, we will do. If we will do first chapter, it will cover everything. So that chapter will become very tough if I do from first chapter, because it will cover transformer. It has many things. So tell me whether first chapter is okay or transformer I should do.
Transformer, okay, sir.
Transformer, because in the classroom also you have studied, na? See, no matter what we do, how much good we teach online, we cannot replicate at classroom. These things you on board live I have made, so you can relate with this. All the equations I have calculated. This, you know, one full board went, and you are not able to see because of chalk also. Remember? Huh? And the chalk was not good. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We thought we will purchase dustless chalk. It would be good, so that our hands
Today is the
will.
last class, sir.
Today almost, yeah. Today is the last class as far as I'm seeing for the timetable, because today is 29th. Tomorrow we have no meeting. Then 31st. Then comes June. So I don't know whether we will get one more class. according to the timetable or not. That's why I'm trying to revise and trying to give you extra class I can take if you are having any difficulty. Like all the session you are practicing 10-15 people also, I'm there, I'm available for you. My job is there, means for you only. So don't worry. If you want any time, my WhatsApp number is there, phone number, email ID is on internet. So you have you can communicate me anytime. So any problem you are having, I'm there. Im is equal to AT divided by root 2 into TP. So IT iron plus AG would be equal to root TAP. Similarly, the MMF for air gap is 80,000 lgbm. Now the Santosh methodology has to be adopted by Pradeep Kumar, Atul Pathania, Rahul Kumar Tiwari, Anupam S. Kumar, Avish Kumar Khushua. So you need to adopt. See, one thing is that if you are not adopting only the technology, how to study and how to write the examination, what is the tricks and the tidbits of it, and then how, no matter you might be very intelligent, but you are not getting the desired result. Somebody will get ear back also, so that is not a big thing. Means that does not mean that he is a fool or he does not know things. The only thing is that he is not knowing the trick, or he is not willing to learn the trick. So you can always train your mind at any age to learn new things and how to deal with the things. So this is the thing, how you deal with the things, and a teacher's role comes play, how he makes student to understand like how to study, that is more important, and what to study and what not to study. So because if you see the book recommended for this is our what is that book? Big book is there, na? A.K. Sahni. If you go look at that book, it will not in 5 semester it will take to understand. So, but we have made it small portions, smaller chunks. So you read these chunks and see the examination problems, and accordingly you can solve. So here ET was equal to TP into IP in 10 power minus 3. So here you replace this EP by TP. So this was 4.44 FIM TPPB into 10 power minus 3. So the ratio of IM by AT is a constant for a given type. So this equation also we have seen in the class, that is your specific magnetic loading to specific electrical loading, that was reduced into K root Q. We have done one problem also on this. And one very important request, it's a request from myself. Whenever you are attending any class, whether it will be Java, Python, or you are attending a class for your campus selection placement, or you are doing any programming session, take one small notebook, 10-15 rupees notebook or 20 rupees notebook, make a separate notebook. So for example, you are studying design. See, instead of buying a 200 rupees big huge notebook, what you can do is that you can have a smaller notebook. So when you are writing on that smaller notebook and taking down the notes, when you are going for the examination, you will feel confident, okay, only this much to study. But when you have a larger chunk, larger notebook, and things written here and there, it becomes very difficult. So you have to adopt the technologies and techniques what toppers are doing to remember things. That kind of studies you have to do. Some organized studies which I'm missing in the class. I saw you are like haphazard, every one of you. Someday some book, someday you will bring your little brother or sister notebook, 4-line book. On that also you'll write. Someday you will take some rough somewhere, and or someday you don't have anything, so you'll do acting on writing on bench. So then examination also you have to write on bench, and if that Scott comes, means gone. You're understanding my point?
Yes, sir.
So that is the problem. Now onwards, you put an habit of making separate notes. Okay, whatever you are doing, you may do a course, you may do a MOOC course, you may do for job oriented after BTech, or let's hope that you get a job here itself. So whatever you do it, arrange it in a proper order. See, H is equal to HW plus 2HY, and W is equal to 2W plus 4A. This is the cooling of transformer cubes. So this is given by this particular formula. So loss dissipated by walls and tubes is 12.5 ST plus 8.8 XT. ST is 12.5 plus 8.8 X. And this derivation I have done. wherein these are the main formulas, and the most important formula is this. That is how to calculate the number of tube. That would be 8.8 pi dt lt. This is the area, pi dt lt, because lt into dt would give you diameter of the cooling tube and length of the cooling tube, and this particular thing will give you the number of tubes. And alternator width dimension, minimum dimension, is flux divided by the stator slots per pole into length into 1.8, and net iron length Li is equal to Ki Li minus Nv Bv. Ys is pi d by ss, and this is for the reactance. Hope that you are reading, you have started to read. See, now is the corona time, so you please develop some skill to read. Now, okay, if you cannot purchase a book, you can read from your mobile phone. You can you develop, you can download books. You can from many sites, like Scribd you are using. Scribd, huh? How many of you are using Scribd?
What, sir?
Scribd,
Sir, it will ask money, sir.
No. You can Scribd will not ask money. You can use it for free. With your email account, you can use it. With your email.
No,
what
sir,
you
it is asking about the credit details also, sir.
No. You can. I will tell you now. You have to upload some. See, some document you have in your this thing now. You free. You write.
What
And
Crickbus now, sir?
Scribd.
Scrub it, bro.
Books.sc.org
You'll get
or
any books, sir.
books.sc.org you are using.
Yes, sir.
genlib.rush.ec you are using.
No, sir.
Sir, send the links website, sir.
No, you can use like books.sc.org, and Scribd you can use. So from there you can download any book you want.
Sir.
Tell me.
Sir, what are the portion for IIT, sir?
IIT Shivram.
Yeah, sir.
3 models we will take. Now you decide. First model will not be there. Should I do transformer DC induction, or should I do transformer? No, that is okay. IIT would be dealt by Ramesh sir only, because he is senior to me, so he'll be framing the paper. So last
Sir, then you take the one model from that only, sir. This one for Viva.
So I think he told me DC, Synco, DC and no. He's making DC. He told me to make for induction and synchronous. So maybe he's not giving transformer. I don't know. I will ask him. When he will communicate it to me, I'll communicate to Veeramani. Okay. So.
Sir, ask fast, sir.
Huh?
Ask it earlier, sir, so that we will get to prepared.
Yeah, I'll ask. I'll just today only I will tell you. Today only, within 1 hour I will tell. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'll stop recording.
Yes, sir.
Okay.